What's going on, guys? Well, Charles back again with another video for you guys. I hope you're all having a lovely day / evening. For once in the UK, it's so sunny. I had to close some of my curtains just to make sure I get this camera angle right. But yeah, in this video here, we're giving you all the transfer gossip around Chelsea in the last 24 to 40 hours. So if you enjoy my content, help me out by liking this video, subscribe if you're new here, and hit the bell notification to stay ultra one Chelsea. I can send all my videos. Please comment your thoughts and opinions on each topic I speak about. So I want to say a big thank you to everyone that's been listening to the podcast, the World Wide Charles podcast, on Spotify, on Apple Podcast. Patreon users are prioritized to come on, of course, as guests. But I've seen your comments, I've seen Instagram messages, Snapchat messages, Twitter, that you guys want to come on as well. Trust me, I've got a list. I'll be getting in touch with you guys very, very soon. So thank you to everyone that's been listening. Chelsea started phase 2 training. A lot more depth in training. I love it. 16 days to go until the Premier League. I'm sure you guys are looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait to do previews, reviews again. Even if it's a 0-0 review, I can't wait, man. I need this football. The Bundesliga has been perfect for me, but I'm looking forward to the Premier League. The fixtures I'll be getting to later on in the video as well. But the first topic I want to speak about is Timo Werner. Now, of course, my previous video, I was speaking about Rudiger in touch with his old friend to say to come to London. Reports were saying as well, Liverpool have pulled out the race. They're focusing on Firmino. They don't want to spend that much money. And we have updates from ESPN saying that Chelsea are considering switching their attention to Timo Werner if the Red Bulls forward indicates he's willing to join them. Chelsea believe they can convince the player with more game time when comparing to Liverpool that have Firmino. Of course, we got Tammy Abraham, so I don't think it makes much of a big difference. But of course, we need that top striker to join us. Now, my question that I've seen recently on social media is, Werner's head was more likely to be in Liverpool bound. So should we really be signing this type of player? Now, this is a very good question because, of course, you guys know I really want Timo Werner at Chelsea. I think he should have been our first choice. 50 to 60 million pounds for a striker that's at this level, that has performed in Champions League, that is doing fantastic in the German league. This is a player that we should be all over. I was saying him, Martinez, Jovic should be a top 3 before Dembele or Victor. But, so many reports, so many indications that he wanted to play for Klopp, that German connection, and it just hasn't gone right for him. So should we be signing this type of player that has that mentality? We should only be signing if, he comes out and says, he wants to play for Chelsea, he wants to, try a new lifestyle in London, and then we should be making a move. We shouldn't really force a move for this player if his heart is set for Liverpool. We might be waiting for Liverpool next season, the year after, just to make sure he gets that move. So we have to be monitoring the situation. We have to understand the situation and make sure the player wants us as much as we want him. The fans want him. Any top 6 club will take him right now. Obviously not Liverpool because of the price tag, but you know what I mean? If they had that position available, every club will be snatching this player right now. So let me know in the comments below what you think about Timo Werner. Do we really want this player? That is the question for you guys now. Now, of course, ESPN go on to say that we are still keeping an eye out on Aubameyang and Victor. Now, Victor is a very, very interesting story. The president has come out and said they have received so many offers. And the one thing I like about all this is the agent doesn't need to get involved in this. The club, the president are talking about how much interest there is, not just from an English club, but from different countries that want this player. There was an offer in January, according to the president, for Victor, which was rejected. And it's very interesting to see a president actually come out and say multiple offers were made. It's like they want this much attention to this player to make as much money as possible. So if Chelsea want this player, they're going to have to pull out the money and offer them a lot of money. So we've got Timo Werner linked with, we've got Victor, we've got Dembele valuation of 45 million. We're linked with so many strikers. We're linked with every position, with number of players that we'll be talking about regularly all the time, every single week. The news about Kai Havertz is real. Yeah, but Chelsea do not want to spend that big money on this player. And I should be saying that's the same for Jadon Sancho. Now, Jadon Sancho had a fantastic game recently, hat-trick. And I'm telling you guys this now. I understand Jadon Sancho is living up to the standards. I know he's that big player, double figures in assists and goals. But honestly, the standards of the Bundesliga is poor, man. The defending, it's not good enough for me. So I'm not going to look too much into it. I'm not going to lie to you. People saying it's better than Pulisic. Yeah, of course, Pulisic's been injured. So in form right now, Jadon Sancho is way ahead. But before Pulisic got injured at Dortmund even, I feel like he could be compared to Sancho at that moment. I feel like Sancho only got his position there because of Pulisic and that injury. So, yeah, Sancho is better now. He's delivering, goals, assists, scoring against Barcelona during the Champions League. We know he can be that player, but trust me, come to the Premier League is a different level. And I think Pulisic, for me, is doing fantastic. And he just needs to keep his head high, stay fit, and we can see a real deal next season, definitely as well. And, this season even, we might see even more goals. So hopefully, whether we get Sancho or not, Sancho would be fantastic to have in the team. But if we're not looking at signing Kai Havertz for that big money, then I don't know how we're going to be signing Jadon Sancho. So those are the stories so far on these type of players. And as I said, Chelsea have started phase 2 in training. Very good scenes to see right now, as you can see. And Frank Lampard has been speaking recently as well. He's been saying that I'm excited about the squad we have got, the young players, and I think if we can get a few additions around the areas I think we need. Now, of course, we've been talking about left back, we've been talking about wingers, we've been talking about strikers, we've been talking about, defenders, midfielders. Where are we going to strengthen right now? This is what Chelsea fans want to know. We are linked with every single player. But if Frank Lampard has come out and said that now, Chelsea, we might not expect the players that we have been talking about in the recent couple of weeks, like Ziyech. No one expected it. We could see these type of deals again from Chelsea. Whether it's Tagliafico, whether it's Telles, whether it's, Ben Chilwell. Who are Chelsea going to sign? And I can't wait. I genuinely can't wait for signings to be announced because I just want to talk about these news, man. I can't wait for Premier League to return as well. I genuinely can't wait. So it's good to know that Frank Lampard has confirmed that, we're looking at areas to strengthen. And he did say also, we didn't bring anyone in January or last summer, so we haven't changed. If we can freshen up, it'll be perfect. So, French outlets have surprised me today. They're saying that we are back favourites to sign Alex Telles. Now, I told you guys when PSG were announcing this news from this report, I really feel Porto are telling reporters to try and get clubs to make that move on the player. They have a release clause of about £35 million. And that's going to be coming to an end anyway. So, PSG reports saying 25-30 million, euros. Hasn't even happened. Nothing's been updated. Nothing's been going on. And now we're back to square one. Chelsea back to favourites. So for me, it's a marketing move. I said it in my previous video. It's a marketing move to try and get clubs to make that move. But after seeing that Tagliafico, £22.4 million, for me, offensively, defensively, is better than Telles. And it's someone that we should be signing. I think he's even younger, maybe. Not by a lot, but just, a small difference where I just feel like this player has an all-round game. And Ziyech as well. So the link up side by side will be perfect. Tagliafico and Ziyech. So let me know what you think about that. And I just feel that is the way we are saving money. We're buying quality, but we're saving money at the same time. Ziyech for me, 33.8 million or whatever it was. Total fee, £38 million. We saved money. Trust me, any club right now will take this player. Saving Tagliafico, that's why Barcelona are looking at this player. So we shall see what happens here. And also, Spanish reports are saying that if Jorginho was to go to Juve, then Chelsea will be considering the sign Ndidi. Now, the only time I saw Ndidi as a replacement was for Kante. And Kante is definitely going to be staying at Chelsea. Lampard wants Kante. Kante wants to retire at Chelsea if he can. Jorginho wants to stay at Chelsea. Agent has said one day he will return to Italian League, but he's very happy in London. So we shall see what happens here. And the Premier League has confirmed on the 28th and 29th of May, which was Thursday and Friday, that all players, club staff were tested for COVID and all were negative, which is fantastic news. So we've got the green light to go ahead. And the clubs that we're going to be playing is Aston Villa away, Man City at home, West Ham, Watford, Palace, Sheffield United, Norwich, Liverpool and Wolves. So the last two games are a bit shaky, but we shall see how this season goes ahead with the next couple of games. We've got Villa, of course, Man City at home. It's going to be very, very interesting. I can't wait. Hopefully we get that top four position. Is so important we get that Champions League to make sure we get those top players in this team for next season. So guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I really hope you guys comment your thoughts and opinions on each topic I've spoken about. I really you know, I haven't been uploading as much because it's been the same stories again. But I need to make sure this YouTube account is active for the Premier League. 16 days to go. I want to make sure everyone is aware of this channel. I want to interact with all you guys. The podcast, I'm telling you now, is going to be fantastic, where we can do previews, reviews. We get different guests in and hear different opinions. I really want you guys to be part of the channel. So hit me up. Watch us. Big up everyone. Make sure you smash the like button, subscribe, hit the bell notification. I'm out, yeah. Take care all. Peace and enjoy the weather, man. You guys can see how much there is, man. Safe.